Hello. Today I'm going to take you a trip around the Rote and Salona yard sales. Gotta get out on the road first. First I'm coming from Mill Hall. Construction going on around here. We're getting rid of that island, huh? So they're gonna park more stuff in there. This Miller Brothers. Here's a bridge right here in Mill Hall that needs to be replaced. But nobody has the money to replace it. Here at this corner, if you look off to the left here, off to the right, there'll be a big brick house up there, which is the Nathaniel Harvey house, which is the one who founded Mill Hall. I'm having trouble with this boat thing. It's not easy to put up. It's simple, but it's complicated. Alright, now I'm heading up through up 64 right now, which starts right there at 150. And there's construction work. I didn't look over there to see what they were working today, but I don't think they would be because it's Saturday. No, it's Friday. It would be working today. Well, why am I thinking it's Saturday? This is the 4th. It's the 4th month and the 4th day of 2025. 4/4. I know. In other countries, they have it different. They have it so it has back number first and the day second. The day first and the month second. But our country, I'm going to take you through Salona first, which means something about salon or something, or a saloon. Saloon, but it's a dry town. Over this way, if you look over this way, that's Lizardville, and you have them people working in a quarry up there, which we make. We make the quarries because we dig into the mountains to make them. We make a lot of stuff like the concrete and all the stuff that we put on the roads and the houses and signs. We even make it so you can get in trouble being on people's properties. Always have no trespassing. Right here, I'm in the village of Salona, which is a unique. I think there's yard sales out this way. I don't know. I'll just take you to the route where it would be if they don't have them. It's supposed to be this weekend, I think. Guess not, because the one usually have them over. The one usually has the one side. They're here, but they don't have it this year. What was it today? Oh, this is the way where you would go for the yard sales anyhow. Huh. There would be a yard sale right here. There's yard sales. A powerhouse lane here. This is strange. I'm not used to coming out this way and and then it says it's supposed to be yard sales, and there are no yard sales. Oh, somebody's birthday? Well, that's the first week of May. I thought it was supposed to be the first weekend of April. Fire company. Must have looked at it wrong. Well, this way, if it's not just like the yard sale days, it's not the yard sale days. It's supposed to be usually the first week of April. It's not. That's what had it would have been yard sales all along this area. Yeah, all along this area over here. I'm not videotaping you. And this church right here would have this church right there. They would have hot dog sales there. Well, since it's not the day, I thought. The Friday the 4th. I guess it must not be right. Back here we'll have some yard sales. Oh, ripping down the woods over here. And this area right here might have a couple. Yeah, I'm gonna just say Guess the person that sent me that about the yard sales was wrong. So, well, since it's Friday, I'm gonna find out up here. I'll stop in the one place up here that has a that is like a yard sale up here at the old Salona school. Right ahead of you, right off to the right up here. It's like a flea market. I don't know what's going on yet, but I'll find out. But I'm gonna shut you down for now. I'll I'll be right back. Okay, I figured it out. The yard sales are on the 25th and 26th. That's the date of a couple things I don't know if I'm be able to make them on the 26th, but the 25th, yeah, I might be able to make it then. But I'll just take you around the route. I stopped in at the old school and talked to the manager there. She's the one that told me when the yard sales were going to be. I guess maybe I looked at the calendar wrong, but I'm going out towards Rote now. This is Long Run Road. I was on it the other day, but I only got as far as the one area. Yeah, this thing still doesn't like driving slow. This is the way they have yard sales. But I also got told there's like a couple yard sales that's out there right now, but it's not the every day of it. I have to leave my brother now that there's no yard sales this weekend. So the one thing on and it wants to come apart, and we put another thing on and wants to come apart. Okay, and then you have to use your hands on one area, and then you have to use your hands on another. It's almost like you have to have an octopus hands. I mean, you have to have 8 arms to work with this thing. Well, if you look ahead, you can see an Amish buggy. We're right here in Rote. They don't tell you it's a village of Rote on this road. It's just called Rote. R-O-T-E. See Mackeyville 3 miles that way. There'll probably be some yard sales out that way. But there'll be yard sales this way too. I'm not supposed to stop here because there's nobody behind me. Looks like they're moving something into that old building there. Might be. There'll be yard sales in this area right here. Guess I'm just gonna go slow. The yard sale, never know where the yard sales at. Yard sales at the down in there at the crossroads. You can go down in there. You go out to Little Pine out that way. I just can't go out. I can go out that way, but I can't. They're doing work out that way, out Haven Pine. You can go out that way. There'll be yard sales out that way, and there might be more down this way. I can speed up a little bit. Some yard sales clear down to the end here, but you don't know if they're going to have yard sales or not. I've got some birds flying in front of me. Right down here at King's Store. They're a little confusing when I got to some places. One place I didn't buy anything because I looked online and it said cheaper if I go up there, and then I went there and the person was trying to sell me something for double the price it said online. So Amish school. I just leave you know, when I went to Sheets and there's a thing on the app saying I get 2 free hot dogs. I got up there and it said 4 something. I'm thinking that didn't make sense, and then I realized I was buying 2 sodas for $4. So I did get the free hot dogs. Oh well, but it should be 2 for $2. 2 for $1. I mean. But $1 a piece is not bad when you put all on it, though. I used to get chili dogs a lot there, but when they took it off, so you can't have chili dogs without spending more money there. I don't get many chili dogs anymore. I'll get the sauerkraut dogs instead. I'm taking you out the East End, out where Stouffer's is. Stouffer's Meat Market, which burnt down not long ago and is replaced already. In fact, burnt down last year. All the meat they had there got smoked, literally. Scorched, singed, burnt ends, and more. there would be East End where I'm located right now. And there is a road that takes you up over the mountain here, but it's usually blocked off. Right there, that building right there off to the side is Stouffer's Meat Market. So you see Stouffer's right there? Yep, they're open today. East End Mountain, that's why we call it East End. There's a cemetery out that way called East End Cemetery. Very small. And they might have a yard sale out this way, up over the hills up there. Live out this way. Earl Lane. Earl Aston. That one song that the Dixie Chicks, I might have said their name wrong. Saying Earl has to die. That right there, Earl Street. I wonder how you can kill the street. That would be odd. On East End Greenhouse, right there's the greenhouse. I don't see any yard sale. Somebody told me there was supposed to be a yard sale near here. Oh, we almost hit a robin. I don't want to hit no robin. And out that way we have, you can see we have baked goods, eggs, and on that side we have Club Run produce. Out that way, baked goods too. Road to take. There's a lot of history out here that never was made out this way. Never was made, never put in books. Like the Amish all moving in, what year and that, they don't put that in books. They did, we probably only want to be able to read it. Probably be the German spelling and saying, and a lot of people wouldn't be able to read it anyhow. The German Dutch kind of talking they use around here. And I'm not even going to repeat half the things they say, even though I don't understand half the things they say anyhow. Over half the things they say when they're speaking in their language. I might got a couple of Amish young kids breaking the yard. Rumble Lane. Okay, got Rumble Lane and Earl. We're going to have Earl rumbling at Rumble Lane. Okay. Going to have Rumble Lane. You have Earl on one side, and what do we have on the other side? A bunch of sheep. And we have Quiggle on this side. We have Quiggle versus Earl. Okay, now we on this side we have the gate blocking the way. East Gate Lane. Oh, now who tagged in? Webb tagged in for Quiggle. Alright, Webb versus Earl right now, and Earl don't have nobody to tag with. Didn't have nobody behind him. Didn't have no road behind him either. Earl probably gonna do like the chicks want you to say, or I'm gonna just say Dixie Chicks. I don't care. Dixie means the South. That's all it means. It doesn't mean anything bad. For Pete's sake, they're just Southern chicks. Chicks, it seems like more. We have Waters checking in. Waters checking in for the other Quiggle. The other person that was tagged him in. No, we have Waters tagged in. It means Southern chicks. That's all it means. Chick seems more rude than Dixie does. That's what gets me. I mean, it's a slang for a girl, but Dixie means Southern. It might mean something that you don't think, but just the stuff that they think because it's Southern, they have to take Dixie off. That doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna say Dixie Chicks. They didn't change the song. Borgo. I'm looking for. There's supposed to be a yard sale around here. They didn't change the song. Land of Dixie or whatever that song is called. They didn't change the name of that. That's because it's been recorded. It's already been recorded that their name was Dixie Chicks, and yet they changed their name. I'm just gonna call them that. That's what they are. That's what they will always be to me. And that's my opinion. That's my opinion. It's just my opinion. You don't have to be ridiculous about stuff. It's just things are weird from the 2020 on. I mean, they're telling you to have this and this and that and this and that, and you're changing. No, there's no man and woman. There has to be. You write down the one thing and everything else, and it doesn't make sense. Half the things from 2020 to 2024 did not make sense at all. Having people that has in a swim meet. I mean, there is some women that can beat out guys, but man, why would you want to look at a guy in a woman's swimsuit? That's kind of weird. And some of the, like weightlifting, what they could have done is have it separate, the two extra separate. One have it that if you want to be female, you have this one group, one there, and then men on the other side. Then you have 4 groups, and then they wouldn't be the feminine man and the masculine woman, you know. No, they want to be mixed in. They want to go over the other side so they can just all over fleet them. I'm back on long run. It was just big one loop out there. I better not get better stop on that. I'm just having a little bit of fun. Yeah, they're ripping down the woods right here. You know why there's woods next to a stream, don't ya? To keep the stream from flooding. Every time they keep ripping down the woods, it takes away the support of the land when they get the roots and stuff out of the land, which is protecting the soil, the topsoil, and the topsoil could get, once it floods, it can dissipate. It can erode. Just why I say dissipate. That I never ever seen soil dissipate, but I've seen water. Now this area right here might have a yard sale or two in this area too. Here in Lamar, the Salona in Lamar Township. A little confusing when this is Lamar Town. Oh, they have a small yard sale there today, but I'm not going to that yard sale. That's pretty much a store sale. That's pretty much what it is. But if you want to go, you can go. And we have a church which has they have Sunday service this week here at this church. Weekend this at the church, but next week it'll be at a different church. And just go back and forth from one church to another. 2 churches. They go to one church for one service, and they go to the next church for that. The reason why they're doing that is because the churches are getting lower and lower in capacity. People need to start going to church. I could probably say the same, but people, for churches to stay in the business, they have to get more people into churches. When I was growing up, where I used to go to church at, literally was packed. Now, you can go there and find a seat almost anywhere. In there when they're having church, and they used to have Sunday school. They don't have Sunday school there anymore. I don't think they have Sunday school anymore there, but I guess they might have it, might not. I don't know. But that's all right. Well, the reason why I'm coming over across this bridge is some of these on this side could have yard sales at the same time. Well, I'm pretty much done with this. I'll leave you guys go, and you guys have a good day.